guys, today we are going to be going over the 3 most popular methods of quilting: hand quilting, free motion quilting, and long arm quilting. We're going to just give a general overview of each method so you can know what each one's about. All right, let's get into it. We're going to talk about free motion quilting. You will need a sewing machine for this method, and I do personally think it's a little harder than hand quilting. It does take a lot of practice, but it is so much fun once you get the hang of it. So basically what it is dropping the feed dogs on your machine down, which normally they carry your fabric from front to back, but dropping them down allows you to move your quilt whichever way you want to create your design. So there are a few different ways you can set up your design. You can freehand it, kind of making your design as you go. You can draw it out with an erasable pen or a washable marker and use that as your guide. Or another popular method is using quilting templates. This kind of helps keep your foot where it needs to go, keeping your stitching a little more straight and even. In the beginning, it's really hard to get your stitching kind of even. That's one of the big challenges, is just making sure it's not super wobbly or wonky, making sure your kind of pace is where it needs to be. So these help a lot with that, and we're gonna show you how to use one of those right now. Today we're going to be using the free motion quilting template set that we have here at Dabline, and we'll leave a link in the description below so you can see where to get those. This set does have 8 different templates, as well as a quilting frame and a set of gloves. This frame is super nice because you just put it right over the template, and then you can hold on to these handles rather than holding on to the template itself. And then we also include some non-skid rings that you can stick on the bottom. That just really helps with keeping everything taut on your fabric. You don't want too much movement or your design's not gonna look quite right. So having those little things totally helps a lot, especially if you're a beginner at this. You want all the help you can get. And then each set has a little card that shows you the design and the instructions, which is super helpful. And today we're going to be using the meander template, so let's get right into it. One of the things you will need if you're going to use a free motion quilting template is a ruler foot. It just sticks right in the groove, which allows it to stay in place. If you use a regular free motion quilting foot, it will probably go under the template, which kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm going to switch mine out right now. All right, now that we got our ruler foot on, we are ready to go. I did put my gloves on as well. It just helps keep things kind of easier to work with, gets a better grip on the fabric. And then also make sure you drop your feed dogs. There should be a button on your machine somewhere to do that, or maybe a cover. If you're not sure, I would check your manual. And then also drop your stitch length to 0. We're gonna put our foot at the beginning of the template, and you can do a practice round if you want and just kind of go through and get the feel for it, or you can get started right away. Either works. You want to go super slow. I'm holding down both the inside and the outer part just to make sure. I noticed it was hitting the foot here when I got over here, so just making sure everything's pushed down, you got a good grip, and then you can get to sewing. You want to go super slow. Slow and steady wins the race. You don't want to jerk it at all, and if you have to stop and kind of readjust things, that's okay too. You just want to make sure you're leaving your template where it was so that your design lines up properly. And then once you get to the end, you can leave your foot down. And just flip the template. and then you'll just do that again, and then you'll reach the end, flip it again, and just keep going like that. Guys, that's it for our video today. We hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to our channel here at Dabline, we love helping quilters. If you guys have any ideas for things you'd like us to cover, leave it down in the comments below, and please give us a subscribe. We would really appreciate it. We'll see you next time.